We can move on to the next presentation, I think.
Thank you.
Yes, let's go ahead.
Yes.
Thank you, Shazad.
Thank you very much. The next one is Playing with Constellations by Carmen Cravo. This is about recreating constellations by students. Ma'am, we are very interested in listening to what you're going to say, so please go ahead.
Hello, everyone. I just almost there. I had some problems with my connection today. And
We can see your screen. No problem there.
I think it's almost ready. Can you see it now?
Yes. The first page, Playing with Constellations, we are able to see.
We don't see full screen. You have to click on Apresenta esquema inteiro.
Yes, I did it. Can you see it now?
No. Are you using two displays? We see just the edit mode. Maybe if you stop sharing and share again, it will work.
Yes, I will try again, okay? Or maybe I have plan B because of the internet connection.
But the connection is fine, I think. It's just sharing the right window.
What about now?
We don't see anything. You have to share again.
Nothing.
I think there's a lag. Nothing.
You have to share again on Zoom. Okay. Yes, it's loading. Yes, perfect. Go ahead.
Perfect.
Yes.
Okay. So hello again. Well, first of all, I need to say that I was watching several presentations during this week, and not all of them because I've been working at school. And I must confess that I'm a little bit embarrassed about my presentation because it's so short and simple that, well, anyway, I don't work with any space agency or astronomical center or institution. I'm a science teacher, a very enthusiastic one, who works with kids every day. So I'm just going to share with you an astronomic activity that works really well with us in our school and with our students. So I will start by presenting myself. And my name is Carmen Cravo. I'm a physics and chemistry teacher, but I am also an Erasmus Project School coordinator and a school science club member. And I work in this school. It's a public school called Agrupamento de Escolas à Beira Douro for 10 years now. And it's a school located in just outside the city of Porto, in the north of Portugal. And I am very happy to be here with you and share this activity. In fact, I am here in the behalf of our school science club, called From the Universe to the Cell. So this activity, called Playing with Constellations, Exploring the Universe through Fun and Interactive Classroom Activities, was planned to be, or planned for 7th grade in a subject called Physics and Chemistry. But let me clarify. So 7th grade in Portugal means classes of 12 years old or around 12 years old kids, students. And by that age, the Portuguese students begin with this new subject called Physics and Chemistry. And as a teacher, I can choose either to start chemistry in the lab or with physics, astronomy. I mean, they both are very attractive to students, but usually I start with astronomy, of course. So, what are the objectives of this activity? This activity was designed to learn about constellations. What are they? How are they formed? What are they for? Which are the most relevant in each hemisphere? And additionally, it aimed to spark science to see in the night sky to identify, and they are very common. And of course, you can see it on the North Hemisphere. So we chose Ursa Major, Ursa Minor, Cassiopeia, and Orion. And these are the results. I could have put some other photos of the different stages, but this is the main thing of the activity. So here, there's one class putting themselves together to play Ursa Major. Of course, these are the main stars. They know they have this constellation had more than these stars, of course. Again, Ursa Major by another class. Then Ursa Minor. I must say they all want to be Polaris star. Again. Then Cassiopeia. And another class. And finally, the most beloved one. They all love Orion constellation and all the stories regarding this constellation. So they all want to be the three Marias in the center. And again. So as for results and the impact of this activity, we do it quite often, almost every year in our school. So this activity not only talk about astronomy, but also can promote collaboration and the educational use of technology. Students are really highly engaged in exploring constellations with the HAPS and in creating, in creating their own representations outside the classroom. And the activity helped as well to develop skills such as observation, teamwork, scientific research, and creativity. Difficulties. Well, time is always something that we need to manage, and also the internet connection. Sometimes it doesn't work very well in the classroom. As for the improvements, we already made it. So we used, last year, we used a cell phone to take the photos from above, but now we have a drone. And this year we will do this activity using a drone. Hopefully the photos will get better. And to conclude, I just say that this activity, we do it quite often because mainly because of two reasons. The first one, it's because they really like it, and it plays a significant role in the classroom or outside the classroom. They really enjoy it very much. And the second one is that because we do classes during the day, not during the night, so we can promote very often the observation of the night sky. So we need to do alternative activities to encourage them to observe the night sky by themselves. So we think that this activity provided students with a fun and engaging way to learn about the universe, blending science with playfulness and technology. And that's it. If you want to contact us, there's my email from my school and my phone contact. And thank you so much.
Thank you very much. That was a very nice way of doing things outdoors, and you're getting a drone next time. That was very nice. Do we have any questions?
Rosa left a comment. I don't know if Rosa wants to jump in to say something, or if she's not able to speak now. But she left you, Carmen, a very sweet note, and she's totally right. The teachers are the most important part. And when you said it's a simple, but it's the work that is more valuable. It's work with our children, and I found it interesting that you said that they want to be one of the three Marys. and are they holding something like a string when making the figure? No.
No. That's I made the work not with strings. They are just on the positions, and then I do it in the on the phone. Yes, on the phone. I edit the phone. Yes.
Okay.
And let me also make an invitation, since you work with the 7th grade. Does your school participate on the National Olympiad of Astronomy?
Sorry?
Your school, does it participate on the Olympiadas, on the astronomy Olympiads?
Very often. Yes.
Because you now have for the 7th grade as well, so it will be interesting. So another motivation. Are there any questions here in the audience? Any comments? Yes, Alan, I figured it out. Yes, please.
Yeah, I can't resist mentioning. No, thank you. That was a very nice and thankfully short, actually. Very good presentation. Thank you. I can't help but mention, since you're from Portugal, this is not quite exactly on target here, but it is in terms of, I have to mention this, a planisphere that we created for Hands-On Universe many years ago. It's called Uncle Al's Star Wheels, that classrooms have used, and the students put it together out of paper, planisphere that can make this, show what constellations there are any time of night, any time of year. That's what a planisphere does. And it has interchangeable wheels. So I thought there might be a wheel in Portuguese, but it turns out that it was from a Brazilian educator who asked for it. So it's for this, there's a Portuguese wheel for the Southern Hemisphere. It's free. I'll put the link to it in the chat, and you might want to check it out. It's it's kind of a fun activity that could go with what you're doing.
Thank you. I will, if you share with me. Yeah.
Oh yes, he put on the chat.
Yes, I can see it. Thank you.
More questions? You have people watching on Facebook, so don't be shy. You can leave questions there as well. But I think we don't. Maybe you can move on, 11 years. So thank you, Carmen, again.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Let's move on to the next presentation. That is again a name that I can't really pronounce well. Anka Catalina Marian. Teach STEM with Space. So this is about a few projects where they use 10 concepts.
Yes, I don't see
Is
Anka
the
here in
speaker
the
there?
room. No, she's not here. Let's wait maybe
Yes, let's.
three more minutes because it was scheduled for
Yes, yes.
16:40.
We can wait.
But I don't see. Let me check my email so see if there's any last minute change.
We're in the home stretch here.
Yes, final lap.
I am looking at those star wheels since we have some time. Checking if there's anything that I can use in India.
The star maps, you said?
Yes, yes, sir.
Star wheels? Oh yeah. Well, they're mainly in English, but there's
yes.
Spanish.
The
Northern
language
Hemisphere.
is not a problem.
Oh, latitude maybe. Are you thinking of latitude?
Latitude, yes. So right now I'm in. Right now my latitude is 12. 11 or
12.
12.
That's
Yeah.
a tricky one to do for a planisphere, actually.
The pole star is right here.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's a hard one to make in a normal kind of planisphere. So
yes,
I've thought about that a lot and haven't come up with an easy solution for that other than there are individual star maps, actually. There's a planetarium show that we do called Constellations Tonight, where we have also online star maps for different latitudes, but they're individual star maps of different seasons, well, like every 2 months changes, which may be useful because there's a 20-degree latitude one that is not too far off.
We get it in newspapers, I mean, earlier. So I had a set, and there was an astronomer here. He was, he knew Patrick Moore personally, someone from my city where I grew up. So he had published these huge, really huge star maps, which he used to give to people for just the cost of printing like that. So I have those. A planisphere, like you're saying, sir, it's very difficult to even make at this latitude.
Yeah. There's on the positive side, from your location, you can see both southern and northern objects and constellations, which is a big advantage. You can see everything a lot of things in the southern hemisphere too.
I have seen the pole star on one side, the Southern Cross on another side in the same night.
Yeah,
I have seen that.
Yeah, we can't do that in the United States.
Okay, so all the other speakers are already here. So what I suggest is that we just move to the next one, which is Ana Rola. Ana,
yes,
are you here with us? Because it's Ana, then it's Jarbedon, then it's
yes,
Tom,
I'm here.
Oh, hello. Welcome.
Hello, but I have a problem. My camera is still not working.
No problem.
So I'm with Ana Rola 2, if you please.
Okay, but we do it without the camera, just your voice.
Yes, okay.
Okay, so you can start a presentation and then we just have a longer break after. And if Anita's appears, she'll present at the end. Okay, so please let me introduce Anna, which is the ID 133.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. So here we have our next speaker, Teaching for Sustainable Development, the Case of the Oceans and Climate Change Colloquium. So this is about a colloquium which had 27 eighth graders.
Não sei o que é que está a acontecer, que eu não estou a ouvir ninguém neste momento.
Não nos ouve? Sorry.
Agora ouço.
Ok.
Ok,
Ok, so I can start.
Yes, you
Pode
can start.
começar.
pronto. Hello, everyone. My name is Ana Rola. I'm a teacher, a natural science teacher. And today I will talk about a project developed by my 8th grade class. Well, once upon a time, there was a class of natural science in a school of Portugal. Their practical lesson took place in a computer room where hands-on work could be done. This class was composed of 27 students, all very different. We had different ethnicities, different nationalities, abilities, special needs, and very different background. Our story began when the students working in groups were tasked with developing national measures to save the oceans from climate change. This challenge was for the Youth Parliament program that is an initiative of our Portuguese Parliament for young people. And since these topics, climate change and the oceans, are part of our curriculum, I thought it will be a valuable experience. With more or less difficulties, all the groups proposed at least 3 actions, all except one. When I asked why, one girl explained that they couldn't come up with any ideas. What they really wanted was to teach their parents ways to reduce carbon dioxide emissions. However, she found this action impossible and somewhat foolish. Then I thought, why not? Let's organize a colloquium. What? Panic. All my students, no. At first, the students felt overwhelmed and doubted their ability to organize such a large-scale event. But with guidance and support, they embraced the challenge and go to work. They adopted a project-based learning approach, dividing tasks and responsibilities among themselves. Today, after Sarah Anjou's session, I realized that this project is a service learning project. Thank you, Sarah, for this learning. What problem we want to solve? How could we effectively communicate the importance of ocean health and climate change action to a wider audience? Students want to reach a broad audience, like other students, other teachers, and even local community members. For what? For turn citizens more resilient, capable of dealing with climate change and plastic waste. So the solution was a colloquium. What they do? They create an email and website, they establish partnerships, contact other schools and organizations, inviting them to participate and share their expertise. In our municipality, we have 60 schools from 7th grade to 12th grade. They also organize social media campaigns to spread the word and share information. They reach out to the media, both local and regional journals, conduct research on climate change, their impact on ecosystems and problems affecting the oceans. And with this information, they produce posters. They manage all the necessary tasks to make the event happen. And in this slide, we see some of this product. This is the poster with the program. This draw was made by a student. This is a Facebook post, an information post in the website of Department of Earth Science at the University of Coimbra, our partners. And this is Gabrielle, a student research for the colloquium. The students faced some challenges. Two schools unfortunately didn't respond to our call. And always the problem of the money. We don't have budgets, but our head teacher and with some goodwill from teachers and assistants from our school, we can solve it. At the colloquium day, we have a ceremony, opening ceremony with our head teacher and municipality member. Then we have the presentations and their discussions. This is Matilda, our session chair. Like a real colloquium and a congress, we have the coffee break and the poster session. This is the closing remarks, and this is Rafaela and also Matilda. These girls belong to that group that I told you that they cannot think one measure to save the oceans, and there they are. This happens at morning. In afternoon, we have an inauguration. We opening our laboratory. Another project I worked on. These same students rebuilt and rehabilitate an old space, industrial laboratory in our school. And this is the day where the inauguration occurred, and they present to school and local community some experience about climate change. We have two keynote talks. This is Eric Font from the Department of Earth Science at the University of Coimbra. Delivered the lecture, The Carbon Cycle and Climate Change. And we have Claudia Moreira, a researcher from Marfoz, that present Have You Eat Rubbish Today? About the plastic pollution in marine ecosystems and in our marine food. We also have student presentation. They present to us their project developed within their class and in their schools. And this involved 15 students from 4 schools. This is another project. This project was initially developed by an 8th grade class, and in the years later was developed by 2 students. One is this, Henrique Pinho. During the practical lessons, that is not that practical. During this time, the students prepared posters about different problems that affected the oceans, but only 3 posters came to light. This project involved one class of 27 students from 8th grade, 2 scientists from University of Coimbra, 4 schools from our municipality, 5 projects presented, 15 student speakers, and at least 196 participants. We pass a brief questionnaire. We receive 79 answers. 80% of the participants felt that the event was important for increasing their knowledge of the topics discussed. And when asked for the overall evaluation of the event, 62% found it very engaging. This is some some comments that we receive in the questionnaires. So, about the achievements, the colloquium brought together a diverse group of participants, fostering the dialogue and promoting a sense of shared responsibility. It serves as a powerful reminder that through collaboration and collective action, students can make a meaningful difference for the future of our planet. And this project couldn't have been done without my students who embraced this challenge, the other schools and the other students there, and also the scientists who kindly responded to our call, all the participants, our teachers, our assistants, and of course the management of our school, Figueira Mar school group, and of course our partners. Without it was impossible to realize this event. And thank you to all. This is my students, in the end of the scholar year.
Thank you very much, ma'am. It's quite amazing how much the students accomplished running a whole colloquium. Are there any questions? Rosa Doran ma'am just said great job. And there are a lot of claps.
Thank you to all.
I don't think there are any questions, but everyone is really impressed by your presentation. Alvaro says congrats. Alvaro Folhas says congrats, Anna. Are there any questions on FB, on Facebook?
No questions on Facebook. Thank you, Anna, for
Just a lot of
presenting.